Welcome, welcome. How are you doing this evening? I'm looking forward to tonight. We're going to be doing some EFT tapping, emotional freedom technique. It has to do with the meridians of the body. We're tapping on different acupressure points, and it is nothing less than miraculous, the significant changes we can make. Emotional freedom technique, it is rather phenomenal. And it's a therapeutic technique, is what emotional freedom technique is. And it's aimed at soothing the central nervous system. And it is praised as an alternative therapy. And it addresses anxiety, stress, and much more. Tonight, I'm going to be following along with an EFT tapping that Jessica Ortner did. Jessica Ortner and her brother have written quite a few EFT tapping meditations. They've written a couple of books. And Jessica Ortner wrote a book about even losing weight and becoming more healthy and used EFT. And I'm going to be using one of her meditations from her book. So what are we going to be doing? Well, we tap on these different meridian points. We have the top of the head and between the eyebrows, the side of the eye, and you can use two hands or one. It's very forgiving. It's fine. Under the eye, under the nose, the chin, or under the mouth, the collarbone. We tap on this collarbone for fusion here, and the side of the body. And we start with tapping on this fleshy part of the side of the hand. And this is sometimes called karate chop. And it's usually like this. So you don't have to think that it has to be 10 taps or 5 taps. It's just a series of taps. As I said, it is forgiving. And whatever the issue is, when we start about thinking about dieting, for instance, this evening, or eating healthy, how difficult that is for each of us, or not difficult. If it's very difficult and a lot comes up when we think about going on a diet or eating healthy or all the planning and preparation, sometimes we just have a lot of limiting beliefs regarding dieting. And that is why it's so important to have good nutrition be the focus. We know this. And why it's important to just eat for our own health and to be the best that we can be without having all this rigidity. Well, I think this EFT tapping we're going to do tonight will really help, even when we have a good mindset about things. And what I was saying about the numbers 1 to 10, 10 being the most stressed or the worst you think you could feel about a certain topic. It could be a pain point. It could be anything in your life. In this case, you can think about, what do you think about eating healthy? What do you think about when you have to go to a party and there's other foods there besides your quote unquote diet foods, your foods that you have at your home? What about when you go on vacation? What about when you're traveling? What about when you can't get into your own kitchen to prepare the meals you're going out with friends to eat? What is your number there when you think of all of that? And that's where we start with EFT. And then we always settle on the phrase template. The phrase template is, even though I am feeling stressed about eating, worried about staying on my diet, my nutrition plan, I love and accept myself completely. Then we'll move through the tapping sequence, and some people do it a little differently. Each one of the presenters I'll present this month have just a little different nuance to their process. And we begin then, you think about the number that you have, and we start now on the karate chop. just tapping the side of your hand. Close your eyes. And I want you to focus in on tapping the side of the hand here. There is no diet plan. I want to change the way I look at food. I'm not searching for the perfect diet. I can let go of the idea of a perfect diet, eating perfectly. And right now, you can just be listening to my words. I let go of the pressure to be perfect around a diet. Now, stop tapping on the karate chop point for just a moment. Take a deep breath in and out. And we start up here at the top of our head. And I'll lead you through with all the spots. Top of the head. Even though I put all the pressure on myself to have the pressure diet, to have the perfect diet, I accept myself. Even though I put all this pressure on myself and it never seems to work, I accept myself. Even though I put all this pressure on myself, I accept myself and how I feel. Eyebrow point. All the pressure to have the perfect diet. Side of eye. All this pressure under the eye. Should I not eat that? Under the nose. Am I eating too much? Chin. All the anxiety. Collarbone. The pressure to be perfect. Under the arm. And if I mess up, top of the head. I am so mean to myself. And this is a part in EFT tapping that many people do. They go through the negative voice dialogue that we say to ourselves. So now let's give a voice to what we say to that mean voice when we make mistakes. Tap the eyebrow. You never stick with anything. Side of eye. There's no point. Under eye. Nothing works for me. Under nose. I can't do anything right. Chin. I can't stick to any of these diets. Collarbone. I might as well give up. Underarm. All this pressure I put on myself. Top of head. Acknowledging the pressure. Eyebrow. Letting it go. Side of eye. Even if I don't eat perfectly. Under eye. I love and accept myself. Under the nose, tap. Even if I don't eat perfectly. Chin. I'm okay. Tap on your collarbone. With every moment. Underarm. I have the power to choose. Top of the head. And I choose now to be healthy. Eyebrow. I choose now to be loving. Side of eye. I know what's right for me. Under eye. I release any panic. Under nose. I do what's right for me. Chin. I feel calm. I feel centered. Collarbone. Feeling confident and strong. Underarm. I'm letting go of a perfect diet idea. Top of the head. I listen to what my body needs. Eyebrow. I let go of stringent rules. Side of my eye. Even if I don't eat perfectly. Under I love and accept myself. Under the nose, even if I don't eat perfectly. Chin, I'm okay. Collarbone, with every moment. Under the arm, I have the power to choose. Top of the head, I choose now to be healthy. Eyebrow, I choose now to be loving. Side of eye, I know what's right for me. Under eye, I release the stress. Under nose, I do what's right for me. Chin, I feel calm. I feel centered. Collarbone, feeling confident and strong. Under the arm, letting go of the perfect diet. Top of head, listening to what my body needs. Now just take a deep breath in. Exhale, quit tapping and keeping your eyes closed. Do you feel any sensation in your body? Do you think of any pressure you put on yourself? With this process, we get away from the panic and pressure around a diet, and we begin to feel calm and confident. We invite in more health and nourishment to our physical, mental, and emotional body. I love myself. I am ready to nurture myself. I am kind to my body. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes. Now, think about the number that you have for yourself in regards to thinking how calm and confident you are regarding eating right. Has the number shifted? And if it has, let me know in the comments. Where did you start? What number? What number did you end up with? Just let me know how that was for you. I love EFT tapping. It is so simple and yet so remarkable. I hope that you enjoyed the EFT tapping. Have a very good night, a good rest, and a blessed tomorrow. Namaste.